Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to take care of one of the things that you use every day, your car. It takes you from point A to point B every day, so it takes care of you. But do you really take care of your car? A car needs regular maintenance just as you need a physical checkup. So today I'm going to teach you how to change your oil. First, I'm going to teach you what do you need. So you need to go buy these two things. This is an oil filter where you can find at any parts store, and you can either go ask at the counter or there's either a book that it tell you what number filter your car needs from year, make, and model. And this is the oil that your car needs. The weight is different on every car, but you can find the different weights in your owner's manual. Then you will need a drain pan. This is where your dirty oil is going to go in. You just take this drain plug out and your oil goes in here. You'll need a funnel to add your oil. You'll need a basic socket and wrench, which the size may vary depending of your car. An oil filter wrench, and a rag, a jack, and jack stands. So the first thing that you have to do is jack up your car. You have to find the frame. You cannot jack it up from plastic. So you have to find a piece of solid metal so your car is nice and stable. You jack it up, and then you will go underneath your axles and you will place some jack stands right by the joint of the axle to the wheelbase. So it's nice and stable, so if your jack fails, or if for more room, you can take your jack off, but you have a stable car. So after you have your car secure, now it's time to go underneath and get the job done. So you're gonna I'm gonna remove the jack right now, just to have more room. Then you're gonna need your drain pan, unplug. You're gonna need the wrench and a rag. So I'm gonna crawl underneath. And to find your oil pan, the oil pan usually is underneath the motor, and just because there's some valves that pump up the oil up and down your motor, so it's usually flat, and there's a bolt that comes here that it's kind of that's the one that drains the oil, so you have to look for that. Some makes like this one say engine oil, but you have to figure out where the oil pan is and the bolt is. So you place your oil pan in a place where it kind of logically looks like where it's going to spurt out. And so now all you have to do, you have to undo your pan, your bolt. And you can untighten it, and then you just untighten it with your fingers. And it'll just shoot out. And this is what your rag is for, to wipe your hands. And while this is draining, let's go ahead and change the oil filter. So now we're gonna need our oil filter wrench and the oil filter. For the oil filter, it's very important that you grab from your oil, that you just grab a little bit of the oil and you go around this ring, this gasket, and lubricate it. So it's nice and good. So we're gonna get the oil filter out. This one is right here by the front fender. So you unscrew it. And you can dump it in your drain pan. And then you just screw your new one back on. So that is done. Now, all we have to do is put the drain plug back on to finish. Put it back to where it was. And then the last step is to, here in your engine, where it goes to the add oil, you put your funnel, and then you'll just add your oil. When it's done, you just close the cap, but don't forget to, from your drain pan, grab your funnel and put the old oil back in your empty jug and go to an auto parts store and recycle your oil. Bye.